And recording.
All right. So I remember going to the dentist once a year to get my annual cleaning and hoping that the doctor didn't tell me that I had to come back because I had cavities and needed fillings. Despite my best efforts to keep my mouth clean over the years, I did end up developing a few cavities and having to go back in for additional dental work. My situation isn't much different than many other people out there, maybe even yourself, as studies by the National Institute of Dental and Craniofacial Research has shown that 92% of adults between the ages of 20 to 64 do end up developing cavities at some point in their life. It was not until I became a dental assistant that I was really able to understand how to properly care for my own teeth, and now I'm able to help others do the same. Understanding the etiology of dental cavities, the mechanics of fluoride, and proper home hygiene will have an essential impact on creating and maintaining a healthy mouth. So first off, where do cavities come from? In order for a cavity to form, there needs to be 4 specific elements: a tooth, a food source, bacteria, and time. The naturally occurring bacteria in your mouth thrive off of the food you eat. In particular, they like carbohydrates because they're easily broken down into simple sugars. The bacteria eat these sugars, and they're able to multiply very, very quickly. As they eat and multiply, they excrete a waste byproduct called endotoxins. The bacteria and these endotoxins eventually accumulate together to form the white or pale yellowish colored sticky substance on your teeth that is commonly known as plaque. Plaque is acidic, and it will slowly eat away at your tooth structure the longer that it sits in your mouth. Eventually, this will form cavities. Really, the only way to stunt plaque growth is to limit the sugary or starchy food intake in your diet. So while monitoring certain foods can be effective in preventing the growth of decay-causing bacteria, it is impossible to eliminate all plaque formation together. This creates a need to use fluoride on our tooth surfaces. So fluoride is created naturally from minerals in the earth. It is derived of the element fluorine, but it differs in the fact that it has very strong negative ions. And this allows it to bond to the calcium elements in our teeth and help reharden the outer surface of our tooth structure, also known as the enamel. This helps prevent decay, and because of this, fluoride is then added to toothpastes and a lot of public drinking water sources. Fluoride has proven its significance in the oral health field, as studies by the American Dental Association have shown that the intake from fluoride of public water alone has reduced cavities throughout the population from 20 to 40%. Now, what constitutes as an optimum level of fluoride in drinking water varies by region and is then determined by the United States Environmental Protection Agency, or for military installations, the Bioenvironmental Office. So even though the effects of fluoride are very beneficial and readily available in American society, it cannot stop the formation of plaque growth or get rid of the existing plaque in your mouth. And this is why at-home oral hygiene is essential to have ideal health. Plaque growth is an ongoing process. The only way to eliminate it is through mechanical methods, which simply put means brushing and flossing every single day. The National Institute of Health recommends brushing twice per day with a soft bristle toothbrush. Medium or hard bristles will eventually wear away your gum tissue and even your enamel surface. So that is why you will always be recommended soft bristles when you go to the dentist's office. It is also recommended that we floss once per day. Now, flossing in particular is something that dentists seem to be known to nag about, as it is the #1 thing that people will say when they come in to see me. They'll sit down in the chair and they'll just go, "Oh, I know I need to floss more," and that's before we even get started doing anything. It is for good reason that it is constantly repeated, as floss is the most effective way to remove plaque from between your teeth. It is best to floss your teeth before going to bed at night, as you don't want the acidic plaque sitting on your teeth and eating away at your tooth structure for hours on end while you sleep. As outlined by Oral Hygiene, the Fundamentals of Therapy Technical Training Guide, 80% or more of plaque can be removed through this daily regimen of diligently brushing twice and flossing once every day. Any remaining buildup can then be cleaned out professionally once or twice a year when you go into your dentist office. Now that we have established the etiology of dental cavities, the mechanics of fluoride, and proper home hygiene, you'll have the basic knowledge needed to make better choices or more educated choices in regards to your own oral health. And with a little conscious effort, your teeth are an investment that can last you a lifetime. Thank you for your time today.